Hey everyone, welcome back. Happy New Year. I hope that all of you had a great 2013 and I look forward to sharing some stuff with you into 2014. First, I would like to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. It really means the world to me that you have stopped by and checked out my videos and also subscribed to my blog. My whole journey into this YouTube world was to really educate women and even men and help them with their daily skincare routines or even just health benefits. And so it really means the world to me that you subscribed, and thank you so much. So as promised in the beginning when I first started a few months ago, I did say that I would be touching base on health and topics about health, ways to maintain weight, healthy ways to lose weight, and just nutritional benefits from stuff and superfoods and between protein-packed smoothies, things that are out there that can really help you into transition, and also just kind of maybe even getting one nutritional benefit a day into your routine, into your daily regimen. So today what I decided to do, and what better way to do it, is then to start off with the new year. And I know most of you, or at least most of us, start off the new year with a resolution. And I think one of the most talked about resolutions is to get healthy. Some people find that being healthy is by losing weight, maintaining that weight, or even just getting one nutritional benefit into your body once a day. But right now, I think the biggest focus and the biggest question that I get from my clients and even some of my subscribers is, how do you maintain that beautiful glow within your skin, and how do you maintain a healthy weight? So I think one of the biggest things to tackle is, do you eat healthy? So what I found that has helped me throughout all my years of doing protein shakes and protein smoothies and eating fruits and eating vegetables is, what's quick, what's easy. I think the biggest thing for Americans, and especially New Yorkers, is that we really don't have time. I'm not saying that other places around the world aren't busy, but this is where I'm from, so this is what I'm used to. So it's really having a very fast-paced life, and how do you incorporate nutritional benefits into that? So sometime in the beginning of last year, I'm going to say in March, I had looked into juicing, and I really didn't know which route I was going to take with it, and I'm not really going to discuss too much about it today because I want to go into an even better topic. But I did a little bit of research on juicing, and there was this whole world out there about juicing and the juicing benefits and what it really does for you. So as I dug a little bit deeper, what I did find out, and what I kind of know, is that you really get benefits from juice that are packed with iron and more of those green leafy vegetables. Those are the ones that give you maximum benefits. So I really didn't want to go down juicing with fruit. I just kind of wanted to incorporate fruit into the vegetables. So what I did is I went to my local health food store, and they have a huge juice bar there. And they're very informative and they're very friendly, and I really didn't know which way to turn. It can be quite overwhelming when you first start out. I remember that the first juice that I tried was, I think, a mixture of romaine, carrots, apple, ginger, and I'm not quite sure, I don't think I had put kale in it at the time, but it was a mixture of that. I remember coming home and saying to myself, what an easy drink it was. It was so easy to make the juice. And I remember that one of the first things I did was I called my mom, because we just love talking about health foods, and she's my best friend. So one of the very first phone calls I usually make is between her and my husband. So anyway, to make a long story short, I remember discussing it with her, and I said, I can most definitely make these juices at home, but I really didn't know which way to start and which is going to give me maximum benefits. Anything that I do on my path of health and healthy foods for me, I feel it has to be exceptionally beneficial. Otherwise, I'm really not going to do it. And how can I get the most maximum benefits? So one of the first things I did when I went into this whole juicing world is I started Googling stuff online. And one of the very first people that I had looked into was a gentleman by the name of Joe, and his website is called rebootwithjoe.com. And on this website, they have a ton of juicing, all different types of elements of juicing, what it does for you. Some people can go on like a 30-day cleanse, a 10-day cleanse, a 1-week cleanse. I don't think I was really up for that at first. I just kind of really wanted to settle in with what vitamins would be beneficial for me and kind of give me like a really nice boost first thing in the morning, because at the time I had eliminated all coffees into my daily diet, which was, by the way, very difficult because I absolutely love coffee. So anyway, as I dug a little bit deeper, I found so many amazing recipes on there that kind of help you get started. And then from that, I started to incorporate that into my daily regimen. Now, I didn't only juice, I also did smoothies, and learning and reading about what Joe really does and his whole theory behind everything made so much sense. And if you really have an open mind about juicing and smoothies, it can take you to a whole other level in terms of skincare, weight loss, feeling great, looking great, and just put you on an overall high of energy all day long. It's amazing. So as I dug a little bit deeper into the process of that, I started to read a little bit more into protein and protein shakes. So just to tackle a little bit on that, I have always been a firm believer in protein shakes, and I think that there are so many on the market today, and I think each of them have a benefit for each type of person and what they're trying to tackle. So for me, I was looking for a meal on the go because I'm sure, like most of you, I am exceptionally busy. When you have a family and you are also working and you have so many things on your plate, it's really hard to sit down, as of what I find, and make myself breakfast. So I was on the hunt and on the quest for a great protein drink that I could take. So one of the ones that I had turned to last year was by a company called Sun Warrior. And if you guys are really happy with this video, I think one of the next videos I'm going to do about protein and possibly adding another organic type of supplement into your daily diet, I'll go into that at another time. And it really worked out great for me and I loved it. But you have to be kind of open to flavor and taste. The whole key of putting any type of protein, smoothie, or drink into your body is if you can look outside the box of sweetness, I think that this is something that will really be beneficial to you and work out. So I kind of went on my own quest and decided on which route I was going to go down, and I figured I could just do my own smoothies during the day. So in conjunction with the Sun Warrior, I would come home and sometimes, late dinner time or lunchtime, and I just didn't have time. And again, I went right to my blender at the time because I didn't have a Nutribullet. But and I would do a part 2 of a smoothie, which sometimes I alternate, and I'll make it for my breakfast. So what I found and what I feel that worked for me. And if you are a woman that is looking to put nutrition back into your diet, or you kind of like just want to start, I think that this is a good way to start because it really has become a way of life for me. It always has been nutrition. I try to eat as many fruits and vegetables and protein, and I try to eliminate unnecessary carbs as much as I can, although we all kind of like jump off the handle a little bit, but you just bounce right back. So for me, what I found is that as I dug deeper into the nutritional benefits of stuff, I kind of wanted to find ways that I can do really nice smoothies at home on my own without having to go out and buy the protein powder, and also as an added supplement. So what I found and what I feel works for me, that this might be a good way for you to kind of open up your taste buds a little bit to what's out there, is number one is that you need a really good base as far as protein. So all of you have asked, and now I am revealing exactly what I do either in the morning or at lunch. And usually dinner, I like to enjoy that with my family, so I kind of don't do any of this. This is just, it's great. I promise you, you're going to be really happy. So basically what you could do is you can go to your local supermarket or your Whole Foods or wherever it is that you can pick up Greek yogurt. Now, usually I use Phage or I use Chobani, and I use the 0% no fat. The reason why I like this is that, yes, you do need fats in your diet, but for me, I try to eliminate those fats as much as I can. Just for myself, I think after having children, it's really hard to slim down as fast as you think you would like. So I think a few components come into place. So one of the things that I do is I turn to my primary source, which is Greek yogurt. And like I said, it's between Chobani and Phage. Those are my two that I like. You can get the smaller ones that are like 5.5 ounces, and you could use those daily and just like toss them into your blender or your Nutribullet, whatever works for you. So basically what I do is I first start with this. In 8 ounces of one of these, so in here there is 16 ounces, so half of this is naturally 8 ounces. And what I would do is I would take about 5.5 ounces or half a cup for the smoothie that I make. Now, if you read the label, 8 ounces of this Greek fat-free yogurt, it offers 23 grams of protein. That is a meal in itself. And not only will you be getting protein, but you'll be getting all the stuff that you need, the calcium, and it's really filling when you use this as a filler. You can actually bake with this and cook with this. I mean, I absolutely love to cook, so there are so many things that I have tested out with this that have come out amazing. After you put the yogurt into the blender or the Nutribullet, you're going to want to add a fruit. So today what I did is I added strawberries, blueberries, and blackberries. Whatever you can get your hands on. If it's just strawberries, it's just strawberries. For me, I kind of like to mix it up whenever I can. Sometimes I'll just add raspberries, or I'll add strawberries and raspberries. They're very good antioxidants. So either way you go about it, it's fine. Whatever's more cost effective for you and what works for you is usually what I suggest. So what I do is then I will put those into with the yogurt. And again, the reason why I like these is because they're also a high source of vitamin C. They have very low calorie content and very low fat content, part of what you want into your nutritional benefits for the day. And then the also other added benefit is that they taste great, and they will make the smoothie really taste really good. You don't want to overdo it because you want to not have so much of fruit, but with fruits like this, I think it works out, pretty well. So then after I apply that, or after I put these two together, then one of the next things I do, especially if I want to be really supercharged for the day, is I go into the goji berries. Now, you can find goji berries at your health food store, or you can actually find them online and have them shipped to you, whatever works. I pick these up at my local health food store. Usually they have containers. They didn't have them available today. So I tried out this company. It's good. It's pretty decent. I think that the flavor in these are a little bit different than the other ones I get. So the great thing about goji berries is that it is a power food. It's a superfood. What does that mean? That means that it gives you large amounts of a boost, and it will keep you full. It has a ton of amino acids, and there's no fat. They're high in protein. I mean, if you put 3 tablespoons, or if you divide 3 tablespoons throughout the day, you'll probably get about maybe 9 grams of protein in your day through using the goji berries. But what I do is I do 1 tablespoon into my smoothie. I absolutely love it. It tastes good. It's a great snack. If you have children, you might want to have them try these. These are awesome. It's just, their overall benefits are amazing, and I'm actually going to write a little bit more in my blog post that I'm going to link with this video so that you guys can read a little bit more about it. So I add 1 tablespoon of this in it, very high in antioxidants, and then I also add a tablespoon of chia seeds. If you don't know what chia seeds are, again, it's another superfood. It's a power food. It is great, has excellent nutritional benefits, high in protein. It helps keep you full. It's a powerhouse. The Aztecs use this as a main source of protein in their diet, and what I love most about it is that it packs a massive punch of protein, fiber, and amino acids, again, which is exactly what you want, and it will help you maintain that fullness. So usually when I make a smoothie like this, I'm full for about 3 good hours. So if you are looking even for a nice beneficial snack to have, maybe like when you come home from work before you're ready to eat dinner, or if you're out and about and you really don't feel like munching and you're trying to maintain your weight through the day, I would highly recommend kind of like what I'm discussing, and you can make your own however you like, but usually with the chia seeds, I always get organic raw chia seeds. I usually get the white ones, but they were out this time. So these are, I think they're just a little bit darker. So when I make my smoothie in a few minutes, you're going to see the color might come out a little bit dark. So, and again, there are 3 grams of protein for 1 tablespoon. I promise you that you will start to feel so amazing as you continue to incorporate these into your diet. And then the next thing that I add is 1 tablespoon of organic virgin coconut oil. So this is where I add the fat. Coconut oil is a great source of fat for women and men, but it's a good source of fat. It's easily digestible, it helps with metabolism, and it just tastes great. It really gives a nice flavor to your smoothies, depending on how much you really want to put. Like I said, I put 1 tablespoon and I just really happen to love it. And it's a heart-healthy food, so 1 tablespoon of that. And last but not least, what I add to it is to whip it up is almond milk. So why almond milk? Why almond milk? A lot of people will ask me, well, why don't you just use skim milk? I actually happen to use skim milk in a lot of my protein shakes. It just really depends what mood I'm in and what I kind of want to eliminate and what I want to add. And I read a little bit more about almond milk, which I happen to always love. It actually contains less sugar, so it will have less sugar than skim milk, which to me sometimes I like, and I rather add that versus the skim milk. It, like I said, it just varies. It depends on what your mood is for the day. I just happen to like it. But one of the things to eliminate calories and also any type of other types of carbs is you want to go with unsweetened. You don't want sweetened, and you don't want the original. You do want the original, but you want the original unsweetened. There is a vanilla that's out there. I don't use that because it's a little bit higher in carbs. So if you choose not to go, you kind of want to follow what I'm doing and you feel that this works for you, you're going to be really happy with this. And you really don't need that much of it to kind of, blast all these together, and it tastes really, really amazing. I happen to really like it. And not that I don't like skim milk, I think skim milk is great. Like I said, I use it in plenty of other smoothies that I do, and it depends on the mood and what you're going for that day. Now, before I go into this wonderful and delicious smoothie that I'm about to make, there is one other thing that I wanted to talk about that worked for me very, very well, and I just love gushing about it because it's pretty much foolproof. And if you really just take the time to read the book and understand the concept, I mean, I think that if you're willing to restart your diet and restart yourself and go into this new year wanting to make changes into your daily diet, like I said, whether it's not just about losing weight, but it's about feeling great and wanting to incorporate more fruits and vegetables in your diet and not quite sure how you want to do it, there is one other thing that really worked for me very well that I actually really loved, and I happened to see it over a year ago when Maria Menounos had posted something on Instagram about a smoothie that she had just made. I think it was a little over a year ago. She had posted this delicious looking smoothie, and she had said, "Thank you, Harley Pasternak." And she kind of like mentioned a little bit that this new book was coming out regarding smoothies. So that was right up my alley. I got so excited. I looked a little bit further into Harley Pasternak. I did hear of him for quite some time now, and he has really good background in how to eat right. And if you just read up on him, he's really inspiring. So as I dug a little bit deeper, there was this book that was coming out called The Body Reset Diet. So this is what it looks like, and I just wanted to take some time out today to highlight this, because if you're looking to jump into the world of smoothies and you really don't know which way to go, I think this is a great starting factor. The recipes in here are truly delicious. His concept makes so much sense. So if you're starting out, or you've actually ventured into all of this already, and you want to try something different, I completely and highly recommend this book. look. I think you will be truly happy with it. You can purchase it online. It's a 15-day diet, but it's broken down into three parts. 5 days, 5 days, and 5 days. It goes exceptionally fast. I can promise you that this is the type of diet that does not take a long time, and it's not confusing. It's pretty straightforward, and it works. So I just happen to really love it, and there are a number of celebrities that swear by his theory, especially behind these smoothies, and they're great. So it goes into 3 components of 5 days each, and by the time you are done with these nutrient-rich meals, you will feel great and you will look fantastic. So I highly recommend this. Want to start the new year off right and don't really know where to begin, this is a great starting point. So I just wanted to highlight that for you. Okay, so you can see more of his stuff online, and I'll include a link below. So now we will get started. So one of the things I invested in last year was a Nutribullet. I was using a blender for a very long time, and I kind of was ready to make the jump, and I really didn't know which route I wanted to go down. And I went into with Nutribullet because it really extracts, and it's like it whips it in like less than 30 seconds, and I absolutely love that. And I also actually firmly believe in a lot of their recipes that they have online. So if you do have the Nutribullet, you can look into the other recipes that they recommend. They're really great, again, as a supplement during the day. You can even have one at night if you feel that you're in the mood for a snack. It really depends what route you want to take. One of the best pieces of advice I can give you is do what works for you. There's no right way or wrong way to incorporate healthy meals into your diet, but do it in a way that works for you and that's convenient for you. Okay, so now let's get started, and I'm going to show you what I do. Under 30 seconds, you can whip up a power protein punch that will have you filled with so much energy and feeling full for the next few hours. I'd love to know if you tried it. I'd love to know if you tried the Body Reset diet. I would love to know what kind of smoothies you've made. If you have any questions about any of these things that I've spoken about, please send them my way. And I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe, like this video. Let me know if you'd like to see more. You can also follow me on Facebook at Glamour by Josephine. You can find me on Instagram at Makeup by Josephine. I am also on Twitter at Makeup by Jo, and naturally my YouTube channel is Josephine Fusco. So I want to tell you cheers to a very happy new year, and I look forward to hearing from you, and I can't wait to share what I have coming up with all of you. So stay tuned, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Thank you.